In the past 8 months, I've coached 67 total clients who all have extremely busy lives dedicated towards their work as investment bankers, software engineers, consultants, and so forth. The most common question I got asked was, how do I fit all of this into my schedule and still achieve my fitness goals? I personally come from a Big Four public accounting background, so I understood exactly the assignment. Here's some of the things I learned, tweaked, and improved to help my clients get lean and start prioritizing their health alongside their successful careers. In this video, I will give you the exact blueprint on how to implement these steps starting tomorrow. It won't be easy, but really simple. When I was 17, I made a mental promise to myself to have my dream physique in this lifetime, because life is too short to have arms skinnier than some girls my age and not filling out t-shirts even though I was wearing a size extra small or small. This is also the same reason why I quit my job when I could be having a stable career using my CPA license. Life is too short. As cliche and corny as it may sound, I wouldn't have had the confidence to take that risk if I didn't learn this simple equation early in my life. Effort plus skill equals results. I'll be breaking down the skills that you need from diet to training to habits and mental health. So all you need to do is put in the effort to get the results you want. If you've tried dieting before by starving yourself and yo-yoed back because it was too strict, instead of having this set meal plan, try focusing on foods not to eat, like sugar, junk food, and alcohol. Sounds stupid simple and obvious, but commit to it as a non-negotiable for the next 8 weeks and see how quickly your body and mind changes with just this adjustment. Because every single person's body is different, I can't give you the exact diet you should follow, but you need to start tracking your foods on a free app like MyFitnessPal. This might sound too tedious and time-consuming at first, but it's about priorities. My client Raph did it, working 40 hours a week as a designer and working night shifts at a restaurant over the weekend. Go over to a website like this one I found for free to calculate your total daily energy expenditure. This is your maintenance calories that you need in order to not lose any weight or gain any weight. Subtract 300 calories from it and enter the amount of body weight in pounds that you currently weigh right now as grams for protein. Don't overcomplicate it for carbs and fats, just focus on being in this new caloric deficit and hitting your protein intake every single day. I realize most people I've helped never eat enough protein, so I'll give you a list I made of healthy items to choose from in each macro category, and you could just screenshot this. And even if you don't weight train, eating more protein, closer to 1 gram per pound of body weight, is going to increase metabolism and help you lose body fat. Follow this strictly for the next 3 weeks to build some discipline and start scheduling in cheat meals for mental sanity, like I did with Hui, who has cheeseburger and fries now after leg day, and not feel guilty because it's scheduled. I've learned having a plan and not feeling lost is what prevents procrastination from the things you actually want to achieve in life. By having a proper training routine, Hui was able to go from this to this in only 8 weeks. Science says 12 sets per muscle group is enough, but we're not lab rats and most likely not going to put enough effort in to maximize all of those 12 sets. This is why I strategize all my workouts to be 16 sets per muscle group in a given week. Because if we aim high and fall short, we still achieve more than if we aim low and fall short. I said earlier in this video, I'll give you all the skills you need. So here's a 4-day workout split I made just for this video that you can just screenshot here, which you can use in most gyms, including your apartment gym or hotel if you end up traveling. The most important thing for me is to enjoy my workouts and track my progress. Mental notes is just not enough, so I have my clients track it in my app to progressively overload, but you can just simply use your phone and track it on the Notes app or use a spreadsheet. If you're still in this lifestyle of partying and not willing to make any sacrifices, even cutting back slightly, then maybe this video is not for you. Even though I don't go out like I used to, I still enjoy kicking it back with the boys or my girlfriend and drinking here and there. Alcohol honestly sucks the older I get, and it absolutely does kill your progress. But if you drink, stick to 3 drinks per week and opt for hard liquors like vodka, tequila, or whiskey, and absolutely no beer unless it's seltzers or Michelob Ultras. This next one you've probably heard a million times, but drink enough water, 128 ounces. Maybe that's a lot if you've never tracked your water intake and drank a gallon in a day, but purchase a 32 ounce or 64 ounce and slam 2 to 4 of those, depending on which one you get, every single day. It's really going to help with cravings or hunger, and that need to pee every 5 minutes, I promise you, will go away in 3 weeks. I didn't include this one in the diet portion because, let's be honest, it's more of a chore than anything, but it really is a must if you want to achieve the results that you want. If you're 150 pounds and need 150 grams of protein, and you don't drink your 2 scoops, that's 50 grams of protein or 33% of your daily protein intake you're missing every single day. I recommend any whey isolate protein over just whey protein because it has less fillers and usually easier to digest. The only other supplement I would recommend is creatine monohydrate. Any brand honestly could work, but my protein is a solid option for its prices and quality of its ingredients. And I used to go through bags of it in college. You can use my code LEOB for 40% off, and the support would go a long way for me to keep making these videos and hopefully provide value. This last habit is a non-negotiable. No extra cardio besides this. Walk 10,000 steps per day. It really adds up considering that it's the lowest steady state cardio you can do, so you won't feel extra hungry or exhausted afterwards. It might just shock you how little or how much you already walk in a given day if you've never tracked your steps before. And you can just use your phone or an Apple Watch if you have one, Whoop, Ring, whatever device it may be, but you don't need to buy anything extra. That's the whole point. And for tracking all 4 of these habits, I recommend this app I found that's free called Habits to keep yourself accountable. In order to succeed, you really need a strong reason why. My clients who have the best results are doing it to be a better instructor for his students, another to be strong for his newborn on the way. Whatever the why may be, it just needs to be strong enough. There's going to be phases in life where fitness is not the #1 priority, and you will lose and not make any gains. Right now, this is the phase I'm in because my main focus is clients, content, and relationships. I'm also very happy with the way I look, which is a great feeling, but I'm not making any improvements. Long-term sustainability is the end goal for myself and all my clients, so don't go from 100 to 0 if your priorities change. There's this proverb saying I really like, half a loaf is better than none. You can reduce the amount of muscle loss and progress by just going to the gym less. Going to the gym 3 times a week and half-assing it is so much better than not going and then staying home, watching Netflix, eating pizza and chips. So follow this rule when shit goes south. Eat clean 70% of the time and dirty the other 30%, and make sure to prioritize protein, and I guarantee you will be fine. I hate to admit this as an impatient person myself, but health and longevity with fitness is a forever lifestyle type of thing. I've also learned it is okay to fall off for a couple days or even a couple of weeks and maybe even a couple of months. You have to give yourself grace for it and remind yourself that it's okay. You just need to be honest with yourself what the main priority right now is. Now you have the exact blueprint to make this happen if you want to. It's up to you. No one can do this for you except you. If you want more personalized help so I can tailor this specifically for you so you don't have to think or second guess, go apply on my website. So I'm so close to reaching my goal of having 35 clients this month. I've had 2 online coaches in the past, both which were not honestly the best experiences, as one of them was extremely unprofessional during my bodybuilding prep, but I incorporated the good things I learned from their coaching and also improved on the value aspect of what I didn't get from them. The message I wanted to get across in this video is that my physique has completely shifted how I view myself, not just physically when I look at myself in the mirror, but how I approach new challenges in life, knowing that equation, effort plus skill equals results, works. If you're in your late 20s or early 30s, it really is a now or never thing. It only gets harder with chemical changes, hormonal imbalances, and more responsibilities as we get older. So you choose, I guess, what you want to do with your life. Next up for me though, I have a great series I planned in my mind, which I believe will be good for me and good for the channel and provide more value. So thank you if you guys watched all the way through, and stay tuned for that. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.